Hey guys, it's Mario, and some of you might be going, Mario, you showed us a TvP that's not there. You showed us something where it's so easy to scout the cheese. You scouted the cheese right away, and you knew what it was. Well, anyone can scout cheese, but knowing what it is, like if you don't know what it is, how do you defend? And good point. This is a complaint I hear a lot on like the forums. I read the forums a lot. I try to give advice. I stay and adopt a noob. I actually spend a lot of time in many channels trying to give as many tips as I can because everyone feels like, this game is unplayable. Protoss is a superhuman being entity that's just undefeatable. Well, to be honest, at our level, it doesn't really matter. Yes, I am trying to be a professional, and I do consider myself a professional gamer. I get paid to play, but and I think I'm pretty good. But I'm definitely not Codex material. I'm not the best, and where we stand, Protoss is definitely not overpowered. In fact, it can be difficult, but as mech, we have some wonderful, wonderful tools that we can use to just destroy everything. In a sense, as long as you play it right. You see, mech is the thing where if you don't make a mistake, you will win. You ever play those bio games where you're like, I don't feel like I made a mistake and I lost the game? Well, in mech, if you honestly don't feel like you made a mistake, more often than not, you're going to win the game. Because there are less diabolical factors that can just flat out destroy you if you don't make mistakes. Like Colossi and High Templar, not as much of an issue. You can be caught out of positioning and die, but that can all be fixed by moving slower. You don't have to rush out there. You don't have to be like, oh, Meg, I have a time limit. I'm crossing the map. He's going to kill me. Base race. No, base races actually usually go in your favor. So I want to show you guys what to do if you don't scout the cheese. So let's take a look at this. Alright, so we got a little bit of a wall off. Why am I walling off this game? Well, the ramp is right here. Actually, I played this opponent earlier today, and I did not wall off. I put my barracks here, and he put a cheese right here, and I just dropped down a supply depot and a bunker because the supply depot was already here, and it was help. That was it. It was it wasn't game over. I mean, the game went into a macro game a little bit. He continued to all in, but the game continued and I lost two SCVs, and eventually I got a gateway, a pylon, and a cybernetics core for free. Pretty damn worth it. So what we're doing is we're just going to go into the basic opener. We're going to 12 gas or 12 barracks, 15 gas. You see 15 supply. We have the gas, so the 15th SCV is building. We're going to have to cancel this SCV. We did. We scout, get a marine. Is there a cheese here? No. Let's go ahead and scout out his base. We can also let's just do this from our vision. We didn't actually know this was here. Let's do this from our vision. So we get the supply depot. We do a little bit of a wall off. We don't really need to do the supply depot. I feel no pressure to do the supply depot. In fact, I moved the barracks to put a reactor in a more favorable position. Why this position? Some might say, and that could be related to the first video, because we're protecting a gas geyser, we're protecting our production. Maybe put like a bunker here or a bunker here. We can protect so much. If we put a bunker in this location and we put our siege tanks around this gas geyser, not only do we cover our production, we cover a lot of minerals, we cover our gas, and we cover our command center. So we are covered. Not only that, but on this sweet map, we get to cover the ramp too. So, it's amazing, amazing positioning. I don't want to toot my own horn, but beep, beep. So the command center, once again, able to be hit from the ledge, but only half of it. You cannot hit this SCVs 50% of the time. Very important. I do want to play a bit greedy. I scout out my opponent, and I'm like, there's no expansion. What is the rule? 406, maybe 410, maybe 420. Is there expansion? No, there is not. There's definitely an all-in coming. I only see two pylons. Even if I didn't see two pylons, I'd be like, I'm going to send out an SCV to check out the timing for this Nexus. I want to know. Because odds are, if it's delayed, it's going to be a cheese, and I'm just going to play slightly safer. And we definitely see double gas. We saw that he was mining from both gas geysers. We clicked on it. We see 2300. You do the math. Oh, 2300. There's 2500 gases or not when it started off. Yes, 2500. I was correct. I want to look like a fool. 400 gas is missing. I see a stalker. I don't see a mothership core. I see a gateway being researched. There's 50. That's 50 for a stalker. Yeah. Yeah, it's 50 for a stalker. That's 100. So we're missing 300 gas. Where's that going to go? It's going to go into any hidden tech. So let's go ahead and continue from our side. What do we see? Well, we're continuing. We know we got the 100 gas. We're going to drop down the factory. We got the reactor. The moment the reactor is done, we drop down another refinery. We counter gas with gas. Supply depot up here. Why? Well, maybe something's going to fly in. We have no idea. Do we want it down here? Not as much because he can pick it off immediately. We put it up here because he'll have to take time to go up here and kill the supply depot. The longer he's here, the more he's not attacking our workers or our production. So that's not as much of an issue. We want to make everything to stretch out time. We want to buy time. So here comes with the stalker, but we don't have a wall off. You don't have a bunker. That you know there's a cheese coming. Mario, you're going to die. No, we are not. Why? It's not a 4 gate. There's no way there's a 4 gate. He wasn't chrono boosting the cybernetics core. There was no chrono boost, and he was getting double gas. This is not a 4 gate. If he was getting double gas, the 4 gate would be very sentry heavy. And if it was sentry heavy, then he still has to come up the ramp, and we can just pull some SCVs. In fact, it's not going to come for about another 20 seconds, and we're going to have a lot of Marines to deal with this. We are not concerned. It'll not be zealot heavy, which makes SCV pull much stronger. So back to our vision. We see this stalker. Hi, stalker. How you doing? Coming out to check me. Check me out. Check my ass. I've been working on my glutes. Just kidding. So we get the Widow Mine. Always get the Widow Mine. We scout off the base again. We send an SUV all the way around the edge. Not the scout for proxies, mind you. No. We just wanted to see the Nexus. Is there a Nexus? No. We know there's cheese. Do we know what it is? Hell no. Widow Mine in the mineral line. Scan the base. As I mentioned, we see 2 gateways. Well, we're like, well, what could it be, So we saved scans. We only spent 1 scan. We didn't drop a mule. We saved a scan. Before this oracle came in, we decided we were going to save scans from now on. We had 50. We're going to have 1 for a Dark Templar at about 7 minutes, and if a Dark Templar does come up, what are we going to do? We're going to wall off very quickly, buy time, repair. We're going to drop an engineering bay because clearly that one has the most amount of hit points. It may not survive. We might have to drop 2. Whatever. We're going to drop it just for the quick wall off, get our other 2 scans, and go from there. In this case, he showed his hand. It was an oracle. Why are we not concerned? Well, it's an oracle. Fuck you, oracle. We dropped the bunker before the oracle arrived. This is where we're going to put our first bunker. This is where we're going to put our second bunker. We're defended. Hands up, screaming in the air. Fuck you, Protoss. I love Protoss, actually. I play it pretty good. But I don't want you to, all of a sudden hate your opponent. I'm just saying, this is safe. We're safe. And why this is safe, and why we're not concerned at all. I feel no worried. How can you tell I'm not worried? There's only 1 bunker going up. There's no engineering bay going down. And there's not even a wall off. I'm not concerned at all. I got an expansion. I'm mining away. I had a mule up, getting some supply depots. I'm comfortable enough to get an add-on. There's no panic to get a starport. We're just playing it safe. Oracle comes in, dies to the Widow Mine. Awesome. Very awesome. Just go to the front, whatever. We have so many Marines from our opening that this Oracle, it's like, fuck you. We should stay above the ramp. There's no need to push down. Don't be in a hurry. We cancel the bunker. Why? We are so confident we don't need it. Here comes the starport. Why are we getting the starport? Well, okay. We saw the Stargate units, which means Oracles, Void Rays, Phoenixes. And we saw Gateway units. So, Marines, pretty good against both. Siege tanks, ground control. How can we keep the air control? What if he makes Void Rays and tries to bust us? Well, let's get some Medivacs out. Why Medivacs? Why not Vikings? Medivacs heal the Marines. Vikings take bonus damage from Void Rays. Although, in the late stages, you could build them to help against Void Rays as long as you have some Marines or Thors or something in the mix. Medivacs currently not only allow you to drop, they allow you to boost to defense locations faster. They heal your Marines. Void Rays don't do bonus damage against Marines. Marines are your meat shield for your siege tanks. Your Marines die, your siege tanks are exposed. We don't want them exposed. They're our most expensive units, and the Marines are fairly cheap, and we have so many of them, and some of them are weakened. Why not get a medevac? Well, what about if he goes Dark Templar? It's going to be so far delayed that it doesn't matter, but just in case he does, we're going to drop an engineering bay in just a minute. Rearranging this Widow Mine, it's not the best spot. I was thinking about that, but so I'm kind of poking around a little bit. Why am I so confident? We killed 2 oracles. We saw 2 stalkers. We know he doesn't have a lot. We're just taking a poke. What's outside? Sending a marine out, kind of covering his ass and retreating. This Oracle being annoying. We're not too concerned. Just pull back to the Widow Mine. He's killed 6, 7. But we're still ahead in workers. Why? And we scan. Why is this important? We scan. We are about to expand, and we want to know, is it safe? How do you know it's safe? Well, is he planning on being defensive? Did he drop a Nexus? So here comes the medevac, and starts healing up our wonderful units. Here's the engineering bay. We're getting that for not only Dark Templar possibility, we're getting the engineering bay. Sorry guys, the sound. We're getting the engineering bay just in case we need to put like a missile turret to defend against the Oracle. It's not that bad to put one down. Helps against so many things. So we scan. We see some units. We see a lot of zealots and stalkers. So maybe he's gonna do a bust. Maybe he's not. Here's a missile turret. We put the Widow Mine here, so this protects a lot of it. He's still doing a lot of damage. He's killed 14 SCVs, but we still feel very, very far ahead because we have another base. So we put the siege tanks up front. There's an okay position. Do we want to drop a bunker? Can't hurt, but we're greedy as hell. Oh, look at these oracles. They are doing so much damage, but we know we are safe. We're just gonna drop a missile turret here. We sped boost an Oracle medevac here because we thought he was going to attack. This Marine was on patrol, just kind of scouting out the area. So we come to the front. We have 3 medevacs. Why 3 medevacs? You're going mech. It takes away gas. Yes, but we know he's still all inning. We don't need to go transition into a full-blown mech. And when we do, we have so many siege tanks that we can cover more space, get an easier third. We have some Marines and medevacs, and the only way he can really overpower is like Charge Lot Archon or High Templar, Storm, or Colossi. But we're going to have so many tanks that we can control so much space. So, we just cut the Marine production, cut the medevac production, and make Hellbats, and we defend it all. We're so far ahead. If we lose this game, it is our entire fault. Just because of how well we've defended. Yes, the Oracle's done damage, but we've been scouting so well that we know what we could have gotten away with. We know exactly what we could have done. And here he comes in. Soldiers down. Here comes the Immortals. We send the Marines out. We did drop a bunker, just thinking maybe we should, let's just do it just in case. So we did. We accidentally drop some Marines, and he's taking so much damage. We're actually focus firing the Immortals with the tanks. Why? Well, they have to run up through the Marines. If they come too close to the Marines, we use the Marines to focus fire too, and they just drop, and the Immortal is all their pushing power. It really is. It's all their pushing power. So let's speed up a little bit. Here's a bunker. This one's more important because we don't have as many Marines. Here comes the Oracle. We're going to repair. He's trying to bait us out. We're well aware that he could be trying to do that. But to be honest, we don't think he's got that much pushing power. Here comes. We just pull some SCVs. And GG. So, what did we learn? There's so many ways to scout. There's so many things you can do. There's so many corners you can cut, just depending on what you do see and what you don't see. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This was just one way of knowing how to defend yourself. It's a little bit of an expansion on the first video. Like what if I don't scout it and this fixes it? So this teaches you that. One was blink specific, and this one is more universal. So maybe we'll title it the Universal Opening. And, just make sure you scout. Very important. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy this this video. There's going to be so many more videos. I'm going to make so many videos. You guys are going to be like, oh, stop. We know everything. Yeah. I'm going to give you so much TvP knowledge and so much TvT and so much StarCraft knowledge in general that you're going to poop zealots and dream siege tanks. Bye, everyone.